Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers and
Yes.
we're continuing our playthrough of Mega Man 2. A terrible game that is at least going by very quickly.
Yeah, I'm having more fun than trying to play it on my own. Playing it with people is more entertaining.
Yeah. But I think it's because we've been able to point out and joke about the flaws of this game so much. Like, it is really flawed.
Right.
Okay, I gotta say, this looks very pretty.
So,
Like in a NES style way.
you've challenged Woodman.
One man!
They're
Batman!
bats. There's some ugly looking bats. Do you want to know what Woodman's weaknesses is?
I would assume air or metal.
If you have...
Oh, explosions.
If you have Heatman's atomic fire...
Oh gosh, it shoots carrots from its nipples!
I'm not even going to question that. At least this stage seems correctly themed so far. You got wildlife, you've got trees...
Oh no, it's all regenerated. Huh.
Yeah, it heals up whenever you go into a fight. So yeah, if you have Heatman's atomic fire, a fully charged shot...
Goodbye!
A fully charged atomic fire shot will instant kill him.
Okay.
And the next two, he has the most weaknesses from the looks of it. He's vulnerable to Air Shooter and Metal Blade, but Air Shooter seems to do more damage. Holy Jesus!
Oh,
Why is that in here?
He only does two... No, he didn't hit me once. I just stood here and he didn't hit me.
Yeah, but a fire-breathing hellhound should
But you
not
said
be
it
in
was all properly themed.
Not anymore, it's gone into a cavern with fire-breathing hellhounds. I was say, you could quite easily use the Air Shooter and just stood underneath him. Oh, okay.
Oh, I did nothing. Well, we know what always... Oh, wait. Quick.
It's your boomerang powers. Don't reach. Flash probably won't hurt it. Wait for it to explode. Jesus. Is that hurting him? I don't know.
I can't change my weapon.
I think only the basic shot hurts it. You might want to either die or use an E-tank. I don't know, it's up to you. Those dogs are tough.
If I regenerate my thingamajiggy every
Stage,
it's not a problem. I'll use up some of those.
Yeah. I don't know about the Y stages though, they might be different. Wow. Get wrecked.
Yep. You got anything to talk about? Oh, because your last comment about I could easily roll into a subject, but I'm playing at the moment, so...
Oh, monkeys! Most fierce of opponents. Primate. Briefly, trying to continue with the Pokemon.
Ah, bees!
They're birds.
Birdies!
Definitely birds. Oh, health. Just get the health before it despawns, please.
There we go.
Yeah, on my Pokemon file, because I've kind of stopped doing like Nuzlocke rules because didn't find it too much fun.
Yeah.
Like on my own playing it.
I understand. Like with my own Nuzlocke, I don't like. I'm going to finish it as a Nuzlocke, but I don't ever plan on doing it as a
Yeah.
Oh no, it should just carrots from anywhere.
Like as a playthrough, it's not that much fun to me.
Yeah, I'm going to finish mine and then never planning to do another one really.
But I might do one if it was like a recorded thing.
Yeah.
'Cause then I've got like a
Raphie!
purpose for it.
Pokemon Let's Go Nuzlocke! Do you want to do that, Grin Brothers? Pokemon Let's Go Nuzlocke?
No.
It might add challenge to the... That's a chicken.
It just left.
Oh. I was getting very lucky there.
They take a lot of bullets. Oh, you're at Woodman. Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, we don't have atomic fire. So...
No, I meant Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, I'd had he looks stupid.
Oh no! His leaf shield!
The most terrifying attack. That doesn't actually do much. Wow.
Oh wow, he's actually insanely strong.
Try using air against him. I know that sounds dumb, but try using air against him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd had...
should we get the phone or...?
Nah.
Okay.
Parents are home. They're
Are
probably
they?
outside, but... I think they were. Oh, that does more damage, yeah. Just... There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, air beats wood, I guess.
But yeah, so I'd
Maybe
had...
the force sword blades would be effective against, you know...
You'd think.
Wood.
I had the naming theme of World of Warcraft demons,
Yeah.
but through Pokemon Plague I ended up with Mr. Mime,
Yeah.
and I was like, I could look up like a demon name, but I can't be bothered, so I broke the pattern and instead called him Mr. Crime.
Are you sure Mum and Dad are here?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Mr. Crime.
Mr. Crime. And
Why Mr. Crime?
Because it's a Mr. Mime.
Oh. And he commits crimes.
Yeah, I guess.
Like being a mime.
I don't know. I just thought it was a cute name. I was like, Mr. Crime. He's going to kill someone at some point if I ever use him.
My name theme for my Pokemon was weapons. So
Yeah.
I named the Ditto Pillow. The most fearsome of weapons.
No, it's not wrong.
I named the Snorlax Broadsword.
That's hurting my eyes to look at.
Yeah, oh gosh, are you okay doing this? Should we put the
Frogs.
I know it isn't epilepsy, but you want to put the epilepsy one at the start of this one anyway. Because it feels like it's, you know, I guess you could also say it's visually painful. So
It's just flat out painful.
and I guess it could kind of flash in a sense.
Can I kill? Yes.
Can you kill frogs? Yes.
Like how they used the same thing for the breakable crash blocks for...
Yeah.
This is going to be the war stage. Oh, I was expecting laser beams, if I'm going to be honest.
I'm already starting to have...
Oh, a life!
Wow, that was generous. I'm already having
Just from a
PTSD
crab.
from
Shell
laser
thing.
beams.
Yep, what stage?
Those gosh darn Australians and their laser beams.
It's going to have spikes in it somewhere.
Well, that's strange. We haven't seen any spikes yet.
It's going to be in this stage.
Oh.
I bet you. Because it's water themed. Because all your physics are... Yep.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. Like being on the moon.
Shrimp.
So yeah, you've named your Pokemon after...
For the most part.
For the most part, yeah. You kind of had to give up at some point.
Well, no, there's plenty of demons I could keep naming them after.
Just nothing as horrifying as Mr. Mime.
Um...
Hey, it's the second most important character!
And it's dead.
Yeah.
What show?
Much like... Well, I was going to say much like Mega Man, but Mega Man 11's coming out, so...
That's a Metroid!
Rip off much? It's funny to think that Metroid and the first Legend of Zelda were initially released on floppy disks. Is there anything you...
No, I'm having to focus because
Oh,
I'm scared
okay.
of jumping.
Oh, okay. Well, in the last episode you kind of ended it with the mention of anime titties. Which I guess is just the most natural way to follow up with the fact that E3 is already proving pretty good for me, and E3 hasn't even started. Dead or Alive 6 got announced.
I hate game designers.
Yeah. And I absolutely love Dead or Alive.
Jesus, Mega Man, why do you drop so quick?
Well, he is made of metal. And I absolutely loved Dead or Alive 5 last round,
Wow,
so I'm really
thanks,
looking forward to
guys.
Dead or Alive 5 6.
That's the wrong button.
Funny part, like the trailer of it's only a first trailer so far. Looks fairly cool.
Wow, wind can't kill shrimps.
I like the close up of the sort of action shots are pretty darn cool looking. The stages look gorgeous.
How do
I think you have to be on the ground for it. Oh. What? I don't think you're hurting him.
No, I'm trying to shoot it at his head. I don't know how this power works.
I don't think you can do it on the floor.
Oh, I point a direction.
Ah.
And it completely missed him.
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't hurt him.
And it's only a short trailer so far. But some information got mentioned of it. In the Koei Tecmo mentioned they're gonna have. Well, apparently it's set for early 2019 release date. They've got 2 new features, gameplay features, but they haven't revealed much more on it yet. But the other thing they mentioned is although they said although we have designed the women as beautiful as always, we're going to have less of a focus on the breasts and such, and and have them more properly clothed this time. So basically, they're trying to, as people put it, they're trying to get themselves taken seriously so they can be considered for Evo.
Yeah.
Which, given Evo stopped Kami's regular outfit and Armika's regular outfits from being shown off, which isn't even as bad as some of the bouncing jiggle physics of Dead or Alive. Evo apparently are very prudish.
Definitely.
But which is strange because like several of the characters in the sort of such series are men with their shirts off. But But on that note, people, there's a few people who are like really worried about, oh no, they're bowing to censorship sort of thing.
Crabs.
And I gotta say,
Waterfall crab.
I don't think, whilst I don't mind either way, I do feel that it would be a shame to lose Dead or Alive's particular style because it is so synonymous with it. It adds a charm to it.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a particular fan of, say, Senran Kagura's style, it is still a style that makes it its own. It's good that it's individual, like it is.
Yeah.
I'd rather a game of personality than trying to, get it so it's more acceptable to everyone. But on that note, people sort of worried about it. I'd sort of saying, if they're sort of self-censoring themselves, don't worry, people. Because Dead or Alive 5 tried to do the exact same thing and the Japanese audience complained like mad.
Yeah.
Because they made the characters more realistic looking, a little less anime. They made they had a lot less focus on the sort of jiggle aspects and all that.
Dead. Goodbye, Bubbles.
I didn't think Bubbles. I thought Bubbles would be weak to Metal, but Metal would be weak to Bubbles. But I guess
turns out throwing a buzzsaw at a bubble has a habit of destroying it.
I thought the bubble would be
Also, he's got spikes in his stage because he's a douchebag.
Douchebag, sword in half.
Bubble lead.
What?
Because
bubbles are full of lead!
And he's grey.
Yep. But, yeah. They tried to do the same thing before with Dead or Alive 5.
People complained about it.
And people complained, so
Japanese want big anime titties.
And so, people sort of saying about, oh no, complaining, for instance, about Dead or Alive 5 Last Round Resurrection, or complaining that Dead or Alive 6 is, alternatively complaining that Dead or Alive 6 is self-centering. Don't worry, it'll go back to how it was before, though you did complain about it last round in that they're focusing so much of the ecchi appeal. But it's they had to. The Japanese audience complained, and the audience didn't come for it when they did try to make it more subtle and such.
Besides, we have Soul Calibur stuff like that. Anyway.
Yeah, and to be fair, Soul Calibur at times has been more erotic than half the
Armor
stuff
Break
in Dead or Alive.
Ivy exists.
Yeah, Ivy, Voldo, and Armor Breaks.
Voldo.
Heck, and Sophia's ever-growing chest.
Yeah.
That's
a baffling one.
On that note, Dead or Alive 5, in its initial launch with its sort of costume search, was actually much more tame compared to anything in Soul Calibur.
Yeah. They wear normal clothes.
And I've got to say, also quickly address, people complaining about the last round DLC thing. Oh no, it's $800 to get all the DLC for all of the... Yeah, funny enough, $760 of that, all costumes.
Yeah.
All costumes you don't need.
Yeah.
One of it's a stage, it's a...
Also, remember the time where Bethesda turned around and charged 40 quid for horse armour?
You know what you don't need?
Because people complained about horse armour constantly.
Costumes!
So Bethesda was like, you want horse armour? We'll give you a goddamn horse armour. It's going to be the most expensive garbage you could ever expect.
Yeah, it's it's not. That's what DLC should be.
That was back when
Something-
Bethesda was good.
Something that isn't needed, that you don't have to have. It's such a minute thing.
And like playable characters.
Yeah, playable characters are the thing
Nintendo.
that should be free.
I hate how Nintendo did that.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
bye.
Cheer out.
We have bubble